Greetings everybody, it's your boy LR and welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube page. Today we have an exclusive look at a figure I've been waiting for a while now. It's your girl Shuri. And yes, it is the MMS501 1/6 scale figure from Hot Toys. Definitely I wouldn't expect anything less, especially with the display on the box itself. I mean, they always come with the presentation. I love the presentation. You already know that. If you look close at the box itself, very good design, very good print. It actually has the one Wakandian printing on the actual box itself. Very good detail in the likeness of the Tisha Wright on the front of it. I mean, it's incredible. Black Panther at the bottom, movie masterpiece with the Hot Toys logo on the side. Shuri. Just letting us know the excellence of this figure. Can't wait to crack it open. On the back, as always, just a warning, all the details in the back. If you want to read through all that, I never really do. I just like to crack open the box, but I do like the detail. Presentation is a must. Now, I will say this, and like I said, I'm just going to continue to say this. Hot Toys, I mean, either Sideshow, Hot Toys, Sideshow, because I go through you guys. Man, get rid of UPS. I hate when they deliver these packages. It's like they just don't really care about it. They don't care basically what they're giving to us. It's like they throw these packages, around, and I don't want that package damaged. I like to have my box, pristine, and I don't want anything done to it. I don't like any tears, any dents. So you know what, y'all need to get on the train and just get rid of UPS and go somewhere else, or at least let them know. Look, handle with care. These are very expensive figures. This is something that we pay for, we love. So yeah, get rid of them. But anyway, back to the figure. I can't wait to crack it open. Again, we got Shuri in the house, in the building. Let's crack that box open and see what we got on the inside. So you crack that box open, you get a nice little cover display. Cast and crew, everybody involved in the creation of this particular figure. Howard Chen, of course, Jason Wu, Terry Cheng, Soo-Young Lee, just a couple of names of individuals who have actually been involved in a lot of the head sculpts, the design of the actual figure. Everything that you basically see, very detailed. But that, like I said, it's just a cover sheet that you see. Nice little Black Panther logo in the back. Nice little detail. I like the design on it. Not as dynamic as it was on, say the Black Panther and, King T'Chaka and T'Challa himself. But still, I really do love it. But without further ado, we crack this open. We see that clamshell, and look who we got there. Now, before we get to the figure itself, like I said, because I don't really like to go into detail on the figure until I've actually cracked open the accessories. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this clamshell open, get all those accessories out, go through everything, detail by detail, just show you what we got on the inside and how elaborate this figure is and amazing this figure is. So without further ado, let's just move on and get it going. So as you can see, we got all the accessories out, everything that she comes with. Now, she doesn't come with an awful lot. But then again, like I said, she really doesn't have to, because like I said, what you'll see later is the figure is very dynamic. Beautiful figure, comes with a lot of detail. But like I said, the accessories that we do get speaks volumes for the character. As you can see, of course, with pretty much all the figures that we come with, we get an assortment of different hands, left and right. Gives the articulation nice little detail on the hands itself, very small. Now, just be careful when handling these because, like I said, they are very delicate. You can see where basically you poke the wrist peg in the back of the hand, so you'll be able to, just pretty much add these to your figure. Does come with like a lot of both the left and right grappling hand for the spear that we'll get into in just a little bit. We have the very dynamic stand here in the back. As you can see, very detailed. It has the Black Panther logo, pretty much nice little logo design on the side of on the top of it here. We have the Black Panther logo here, and we have Shuri's name. Pretty much standard stand for Hot Toys Marvel figure. But like I said again, you might want to be careful across the top here because it is very shiny. Don't really get too much into the actual stand itself, as I'll actually have my figure posed on the top, but it is very detailed. Looks very glossy. Feels really nice, like I said, with that Wakanda logo and like pretty much the nice little pattern design around it. But Don't know if I can actually get in there so you can actually see that more in detail. But yeah, there we go. So, nice little detail with, that comes with this actual figure. Or, with the stand itself. So, you get what you pay for. So it is just, what some people may, consider just a simple stand. I like the simple fact that the pattern that they have, the pattern design that they have on the top, just culturally speaks back to Wakanda and, what we actually got a chance to see in the movie itself. So do like that there. We'll get into the spear next. So we got that there. Do like this. I like the detail on it. Has like a matte sort of like silver shining, except for like the tip of the blade. As you can see here, if you get more in detail than that, has like a matte lining in the middle of the actual blade itself, or the spear itself, but on the outside it does give the symbolism of a very sharp blade. Doesn't have a lot of weathering on it, but then again, she didn't use this much in the movie itself, or we didn't actually get a chance to see her use it as much. But do like that. And this is probably what I'll basically use to pose my figure. Like, I want to do something totally different. So, I did want to actually have her pose with this because I do like that. Here we have the actual armbands that she wears. And, be careful putting these on because you don't want to actually scrape up the, paint job on the arms itself, but they're rubberized, so it's not going to really scrape up too much. But just be careful when you actually add them. But I like the detail in that. As you can actually see here, very detailed. Gives us a tad bit of the weathering, but yeah, I do like those. So here we have her the Kimoyo beads, that she basically wears around her wrist. Very high tech. This is how she communicates with, everyone else. There's a lot of things that these beads can do. I like that they gave us that. I wish they would have gave us, the same thing for the Black Panther. But again, he didn't really use it much. But I still do like that. I like that she comes with this. She comes with, just a couple good things here. Then, of course, we have the arm cannons that she used. Oh man, these things right here are incredible. And of course, like, the batteries actually fit in a compartment up here. So what you do is you basically remove, let me see if it allows me to, yeah. So you just want to remove it like that. And you can see where the batteries go in. They fit right in there, and there's the on and off switch there. So you just unscrew this little top compartment here, and that's where the batteries would actually fit. Again, I don't really like putting batteries in anything, especially I don't like any type of corrosion. I might put them in here just, just to see how it lights up. But, from what I've seen and, other unboxings and previews, the light feature isn't really that bright. Comes with hands that are already in the actual, and you can see that there. The hands are already in the arm cannon. So all you would have to do is basically pop off the hands on the figure, and you just pop these right in the wrist with, just using the wrist peg, of course. But I like that, so then you don't have to struggle basically with putting those armbands and those, those hands inside of this these cannons. So they already comes with that. And then of course here we have the batteries, the battery itself that, you're going to, of course, add in the figure. Oops. Top came off of there, but these are the batteries that go in top of the actual arm cannon, so you can just put those inside. But yeah, this, as far as accessories, this is what you get. Minimal accessories, but then again, like I said, I mean, hey, I didn't expect a lot to come with this particular figure, and like I said, once I get her out here, you'll see why, because she is a beautiful figure. I would say, as far as the head sculpts, my top 3 of all year, basically, that they've actually released these figures. So without further ado, let's crack open that figure. Let's get into it. here she is, the Wakandan princess herself, Shuri. Yo, I don't think I have to say too much about this figure because, like I said, it speaks for itself. The head sculpt on this figure, let me just basically zoom in real quick because we're going to start there. The head sculpt on this figure, I'm going to bring her up, is simply amazing. Simply gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, the quality that we actually see there, what they've actually captured with this particular figure, the design, the head sculpt, I mean, it's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. I mean, everything that we get out of this looks just exactly like Letitia Wright. I mean, I don't know how else to pretty much explain it. They completely nailed it with this head sculpt. The likeness, the detail with the sculpted hair, which, by the way, I think that they should do sculpted hair on pretty much all the female figures that they have, especially if it's long. But look at that. The detail in the eyes. I mean, I can't say enough about this figure. Look at that. I'm just zooming in so you can get the quality and the detail of this figure. I mean, it looks exactly like her. The paint application, the detail, you know, the African marking design, and, you know, basically the tribal design on the face. This is amazing. Like, I have to say top 3 of the year when it comes to head sculpts. Between this, Dooku, I mean, yeah, this right here, this head sculpt that I got with this figure, and that you pretty much, if you have this figure already, I'm pretty much sure you enjoy it. But this thing is amazing. You know, and it looks like they really took their time to really do it. Like, you can even see in the head, you know, if we're looking at the actual hair, the sculpted hair itself, like the braided hair, I mean, it looks incredible. Even the back of the actual head itself, if you see, you know, the detail design in the head there, I could actually tilt it forward. It has like a lot of articulation in the head sculpt itself as well. So that makes for, you know, very dynamic poses, posability. You know, if you want to actually pose it a certain way, you do get a lot of, you know, movement in the actual neck joint, and the head itself. But I'm just stuck on this head sculpt. I mean, it's completely amazing. But not to stop there. If we zoom out, you know, let's zoom out basically to the design of the clothing. You know, if we go basically down and look at her garb, I mean, very detailed. And the design itself, it's sort of like a vinyl material, so it does actually help. Now, not sure if she has, you know, and actually, you know, she does. So it does have a lot of articulation in the waist, so she can bend, turn left to right. Not too much, but it does give you a lot of bend here with the material that they basically used for the clothing. I do love that. Yeah, the paint application on this figure is really decent. You know, they use the seamless material when it comes to the arms, the seamless paint application, like to the skin itself. So bending at the elbow, I wouldn't really, I mean, for me, I'm kind of skeptical about that because I've actually seen with some of the Fison, you know, body types, the seamless body types, where the material itself has wrinkled or torn. So I probably won't do too much of that, but I mean, I do like it. I like the seamless there. If we go basically down to the garb here, her cloak that she's basically wearing, so like a tunic, you can see the design here is phenomenal. The buckle and the beaded pieces on the side, so be careful that those do not fall off. You know, you want to be very careful. This is a delicate piece. But I do love the design of the garb here. Like, it's phenomenal. I mean, I can't say it enough myself. If you turn her around here, get a chance to see it. I have her on this stand, you know, just so I can actually display the figure and just show you what it looks like. But like I said, this garb here is incredible. The design on it is phenomenal. I love it. You know, I love what I got with this figure. If we go down here, you look at the legs, the pant design. It's the same material that they basically use all throughout the entire body. So it's like a vinyl, rubbery sort of like material. Helps with movement. Does give and has a lot of give articulation in the legs itself. Bend in the knees. So I do like that. Let me take this figure off so you can actually see, you know, when it comes to her, you know, just the movement, articulation, and the body type itself. Let me get that off of there. It doesn't want to come off, but yeah. Let me zoom back out a little bit. But yeah, a lot of articulation in the legs, so it does give you that angle there that you want. It does twist around a bit. I love the design of the actual shoes. Of course, it is movie accurate, and it does have a lot of give there in the ankle joints, tilts and pivots. So you can, you know, pretty much pose this figure a certain way. It does have a lot of give there. You can see the design and the pattern of the shoes, the sneakers there that she has. Do like that. What are those? But no, I do love that design. And like I said, they captured the essence of this character in every way. I can't say enough about it. You know, I'm pretty sure if you basically have this figure, you're going to pose her, you know, a certain way that, you know, that you see fit. I haven't decided much on how I'm going to actually pose her in my VTOF, along with T'Chaka and T'Challa, but you know, I'm gonna do my best. But yo, I can't say enough about this figure. What you're gonna get with this figure, if you haven't already purchased it, pre-order that. I'm pretty sure you can go to Big Bad Toy Store, Sideshow, or whoever your dealer is within your area location and across the world. Pick up this figure. It is a must-have for your collection. If you don't already have it, I do suggest it. It is a phenomenal figure. You know, and I'm glad that they took the detail. I'm hoping that, you know, we get more, you know, from that Black Panther line. Still waiting to see if they release Okoye. Don't know if they're going to do that. Of course, we're still waiting on Killmonger. Can't wait and see that until that comes. Don't know when it's going to come, but it'll be here shortly. But anyway, like I said, what you get with this figure is phenomenal. I love everything about it. Full detail. I mean, I can't say enough. Once you purchase this figure, you will be happy and overjoyed. So it's your boy LR. I'm happy with what I see here. I'm happy with what I got, the accessories. I'm happy with the figure. I can't say enough about it. My top 3 figures of the year. Again, if you haven't got it, if you didn't get it already, if you didn't pre-order it, I think it's waitlisted on Sideshow, but you could probably get it in a different outlet. Just aftermarket, I'm pretty sure it'd be expensive as heck. But anyway, yeah, can't say enough about it. Get this figure if you don't already have it. Again, it's your boy LR, bringing you the best in 1/6 scale figures. If you like this video, subscribe and share and prepare for my next video. We out. Peace.